Oh, that's better. Turn the flash on and now you can actually see a little bit more. Alright. Well, bad news. Oh, shit. YouTube. Damn. Okay. There we go. I wonder how that works. I spent a half hour recording the front of the cab and how it all works and the dashboard and all that. But I was trying to be slick and I started the video with my phone sideways. So the entire video was all off as far as aspect ratio and everything. So I'm going to have to redo that. This flash button is actually pretty hot and my finger is starting to burn. But here I'm going to do the back of the sleeper so you guys can get an idea of what it's like. Excuse the mess. This is all my trainer's crap that he left. If you didn't see on my previous video, he went home. He's going to be staying at his house, which is like 20 miles away or something. So I get the truck to myself for the next few days. So the sleeper's mine. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the sleeper's like. So enjoy. God damn. The flash is friggin' bright. So this is me sitting here. There's the, I guess it doesn't really work with the flash, or slowly. That's the front of the truck. Steering wheel, all that. With the curtain closed, it looks like I got about 2 feet between the bottom of the bed here and the curtain. Plenty of room to stand up. This is me standing up, fully stretched. I'm 6 foot even, and I'm reaching up, and I still can't hit the ceiling. And I mean, it goes back higher in the top bunk. I guess in this one I'll start at the top bunk and work down. So this is the top bunk here. It pushes up, folds up. Obviously you can't go all the way up because I got my crap on there. But it's pretty solid. You know, I'm a big guy, so I was kind of terrified that I would collapse it or something like that, but I didn't. As far as getting up, I know I talked about it in another video, but I'll demonstrate how much of a pain it is. First, left foot is going to go right here on the bed, and then the right foot is going to go up here. That's 2.5, 3 feet high, and then I'm going to hike the left leg over here and squeeze my fat ass up to the top. So I don't know what you're going to be able to see because I got the camera backwards and this bright light's flashing on me. Playing some Mariah Carey, classic. Got 90s on 9 on the radio. Hopefully they don't complain about copyright. Actually, I'm going to turn that shit off. Because I don't want to have to redo this video just like I have to redo the front video. Left foot, right foot. Hike the knee up, that's all bruised. And now I am up here on the top. Damn, fucking flash. Now I'm up here on the top. View from the top bunk. It's about eye level with me as far as the bed. So it's pretty high up, probably 5.5 feet. But laying down, I mean, I still have, I'm sitting up and I don't know if you can see that, but I still got a couple inches before I hit my head on the ceiling. So it's not as cramped as you would think, but this bed is really narrow and I'm fat, so it sucks in that regard. And if you roll over, you fall down, which is never good. Each side has a window that buttons up, and this screw right here will crank open the outside. It's the same on each side. Here as well. I have an air vent that I can open or close. I can control the dome light up here. This controls this light, and okay, it only controls this light. That light's controlled below. as far as storage up here, I have that, which is, I have socks, boxers, folders, iPod, earbuds, Super Nintendo control, like my little electronic deals and all that kind of stuff, some gum. But yeah, I'm going to have to clean all that out. I'll have to do that later since I'm not going to be staying up here anymore. But yeah, that's the top, really. Hoodie, clothes, sleeping bag. It's not as uncomfortable as you kind of would assume it is, but it's definitely not really terribly comfortable. I don't know how to just can't even talk how to describe it. Just something to deal with. You know, it's doable for y'all fat kids too. It works as long as you can get up here, which my knee looks like you can't really see it, but all kinds of bruise from trying to hike up over this hard plastic. The plastic ain't soft. I think that's really all I can show you up here. The bed latches right here. So from below it latches up, so if you don't have anybody sleeping here, you can have all the space for headroom or whatever. Moving down, on the top right we have storage. This doesn't store anything, but here I have dirty laundry and clean laundry together. That's my storage area. Not really much at all, but I mean it works, barely, but it works. So that's what I've been living out of, that cubby and this bed right here. So it's been let's just say that. Climbing down, I hold on to the handle, the oh shit handle. Usually put my foot down on that pad and then down here on the bed. Where's the angle? Okay, I guess it is the angle on the edge of the bed, in there somewhere. Let's see if I can do this while holding the camera, because I'm kind of a ninja. Yeah. So bam, now I'm on the bottom. Coming down from the storage, there's another little storage hole right here. He has a microwave, which wasn't latched in one time when I jerked the truck and it flew down, and now it doesn't open. That's why the bungee cords are here. Whoops. And he got the Xbox back there too, but he's going to take that home with him. So no Grand Theft for me, except we did try a little bit earlier. Tried to work on backing, since the pad was full. Tried to work on backing with Grand Theft. But when you back up, the camera shifts, so it's hard to see. But I think I learned a little bit off of it, and then I went around and killed some people. Good old Grand Theft. But yeah, cubby hole here, another hole here, which we have a cooler, which is set on its side so it opens like a refrigerator. But yeah, it's a good size for a smaller refrigerator. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to say about that storage or whatever. And then there's another storage bin down here that goes all the way to the floor. On the other side, there's one big tall one for hanging clothes or whatever. And you have a cubby hole here, which we had the microwave on for a while, and then he moved it for whatever reason, I don't know. And then here you have a drawer with a flat surface that you can write, cut food, do whatever, eat, and then it lifts up so you can do paperwork and crap like that. And then another little storage unit down here. And that's pretty much all the storage, besides under the bunk, which, let's see, I haven't really messed with. I don't know how it unlatch. Yeah, there's storage under the bunk. not a whole lot. Looks like you could fit a body or two down there. Not that I would know anything about it. But yeah, that's storage. Not a whole lot, but I mean, like for one person, it would be perfectly fine. Like I'd be set with something like this. So I'm hoping I don't get a lightweight, and I'm going to do what I can not to get a lightweight. But I'll make do. What else we got? Here's the bed area, sleeping area in the lower half. I got my crap down here. $20 at a truck stop for this. Kind of steep, but it's soft as hell, and I like it. So I probably could have got one at Walmart for $7. Whatever. He has the TV bungee corded up, but it moves, so when we're jerking around, it will bounce up against the wall. Not my problem. Bed is a little wider down here than it is above, as you can see. I guess you probably can't see. It has probably another 6 inches more on here than the bottom bunk. APU, yes, there's an APU. Did I don't think I showed the inverter. See, I recorded this already, so I forgot what I've talked about and haven't. But we'll start with the APU. APU, for those of you who don't know, it's the auxiliary power unit. Pretty much controls your temperature. I mean, so you don't have to idle the truck, keep it on and running, that kind of stuff. Your controls, AC, heater, you know, all that stuff. Here's, turn that down. Oh, Eminem. Okay. That turns the or mutes the sleeper music. Dome light, which was the lights I had up top, both of them. And then this is your dome light from up there, and that's your sleeping lamp back here. And then this little cubby hole, 9 volt or 12 volt, whatever, cigarette lighter here. There's also cigarette lighters down here. Yeah. And vents, I guess. The inverter right here. I don't really know electronics as far as, you know, what all's going on. But it looks like there's a USB port. I can't read what that is, but there's another hole there, and then 3 of your regular power deals. So the way he has it right now is an extension cord, which plugs into a power strip, which has phone, like my phone power cord right here, and powers the Xbox and that, so you can turn it on and off. Like when we're driving, for those of y'all that bring your Xbox on the road with you, he has the newer generation that you just put your finger like in front of, and it'll turn on and off. He said he's lost a couple games because they've kicked on during the road, so they're spinning around while he hits a bump or whatever, and then get all jacked up. So being able to just kick the power off like that, you won't have to deal with those broken discs or scratched up discs. There's also windows here. I'm not sure how these ones work. Those open. I guess, I don't know how, I'm not going to unbutton everything, but you know, if you're in a nice area, like I really haven't seen a need to open those, to open the windows. The only exception was when we were in Montana. We were at a rest stop, so there weren't any other trucks there, and it was nice and cool, so we opened it up there. Really, if you're just parking at truck stops, you wouldn't really want that crap. Oh, it's burning my fingers. Jeez, I don't know what y'all are seeing. I'm seeing my finger looks like a red hot coal, and it feels like it too. But yeah, that's the inside of a cab Freightliner, Cascadia, 2014. As far as being comfortable, I think for one person it would be more than adequate. As long as you don't have all kinds of crap. You might, like if you already have your own dorm fridge or whatever, it might not fit here, because this is smaller than your average dorm fridge. I think he said Prime will install, you can get one through Prime that they'll install, but it's like $400 or something crazy like that. So he just got a cooler, just your regular Igloo cooler that plugs in to a 12-volt little cigarette lighter, and it works. It works. I mean, it's not the greatest, as you can see. It would probably be better if there wasn't all kinds of random crap down here too. But yeah, and then a hole either there or there for a microwave, and you're pretty much set. I think with the storage here, as far as like hanging stuff, and the storage up there, you'd be pretty much set as far as storage, and then all your bigger type stuff can go under the bunk. I think you'd really be fine, honestly. I guess I'll have a little more insight after I stay in here a couple nights myself. Have a better idea of how comfortable it is to sleep. The mattress is, trying to see here, it's about twice as big down here, twice as thick, so that would be nice. And then having another couple inches, it's nice too. Not positive what this is for. Probably to either strap stuff into the top while you're rolling, or to strap stuff onto the bunk, like if you're rolling as a team, to kind of strap yourself in case the driver up front's crazy. But yeah, this bright light's gonna drive me insane, so I'm gonna cut this off. Yeah, that's really all I got for you on the back. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and redo the front because I'm a friggin' moron. Yeah, that's all I got. Chiefs won. I'll talk about that in the next video, since my talk about that was ruined in the other video. But yeah, here's my nice and super bright, that you can probably see from space, little vest I get to wear out on the practice pad. But yeah, that's the cab. As you can see, man, I can kick back right here. I guess I'm not really in optimal position or whatever, but I'm kind of laid out, laid back in the Maybach, kind of. Yeah, that's really it. 20 minutes of me rambling about something I probably talked about in 10. But you know how I do. You know me. Inside joke, I guess. One thing that I would suggest, and this is what I told my trainer, and he took my advice, get some Velcro the remote up to the wall, because every day he would lose that thing. And I remember my grandparents' motorhome, that's what they did, and it works. He hasn't lost it again since. So if there's stuff like that you lose often, Velcro. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you all with that. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Me not knowing how to close videos again, like usual. So that's what the bottom of the top bunk looks like. Not that it matters, but here's your handle. I guess when it gets in there, you unlock it or whatever by twisting that. So, yeah, until next time, later.